Hi, Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we're on to our next viewer request. The song God is Standing by Walter Hawkins in the key of B flat. We always want to look at our scales just to get the blueprint to how the chords are going to be formed. Now, this song is in a it's not, we'll call it a blues feel, but in a up tempo, or I should say moderate jazz feel, where you've got this pattern. That's a pattern that you don't hear in a lot of today's traditional gospel music. But back in this era, gospel was sort of finding itself and feeling itself with all these different new patterns that I guess the songwriters were adopting to. So let's listen to the beginning of the song because that's where we're going to hear that pattern. Let's go.
Come on, put your hands together. Let's lift him up.
So what you're looking for when you're learning this song is you want to learn the patterns, and this, as you can see, your pattern is in the scales. The only outlier is this flat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flat. That is that blues sound. And you hear those chords are based on the major scale. So when the song is going for this type of song, you're going to be within the 8-beat count. I believe it's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. So a 4-beat measure between your changes. Now you're going to switch to the 4. Not a lot of movement here, but in this same range, see the same chords fit. 2, 3, and you got the 1 flat 7, 6, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. And I'm giving you the very generic chord patterns because I never know the skill level of the viewer who is requesting. So this song is built on patterns. Once you've got the patterns laid in, there's not much more to that. So 3, 4, 7, 2, change out chords. So now we can't add too much of the music because YouTube copyright notifications do come heavy on me. So let's catch it where the lead comes in and then we'll show the chords.
Everywhere you go, there is trouble. There is trouble. Everywhere you go, there is strife.
Okay, I can't add too much. Now it's going to change the pattern. And there's a lot of movement. You hear the piano doing something like this. And these are the R&B jazz chords. There is trouble. There is trials, I believe. Now you could do a turn chord to take you to the 4. Almost like preacher chords. the 1, just a different flat 7 to the 6, 2, 2, 5, 1, and back to the 1. Now, later on in the song, you're going to hear this climb, chromatic chords to get to the 4. Or, now you may not have this reach. That's why we give you a short version of it. And you're going to be in the 4 to the 1. Turn on the flat 6. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. And the. So let's see if we can skip to this portion, because again, you will have a link in the description to the video that I'm using. I believe this comes up right here. Oh, that's the end. Short song. We pick it up right here. Now, I can't add too much of this. You understand why. Let me back it up a little bit. Yeah, I wanted you to get that chord in there. Yes. Almost like doing preacher chords. Tritone, I always give you the lowest note, which is the bass, which could be considered the number system, in my point of view. 2, 5, 1. Back to the 4. And these are the chords in this song. Again, I tried to keep as close to the actual chords that are being used in the song and sort of pull back a little bit to show how they are built. This chord is built, and you look for the scale note that has all of these notes in it. Now it could be the D, the flat 7 to give this chord's name, and then you go back to here. Or it could be the F, B flat rather, B flat minor, same notes. So this chords share scales, but if you don't know what the scales are, either major or minor or the harmonic minor, when you search for the sound of the chord that your ears hear, if you don't know the notes, how close the notes are to the major scale, it'll be frustrating trying to pick it up. I've practiced scales my entire life, even chromatic scales. So I know that the note I'm hearing in my ears is on the scales. I just have to go and search for it, but not too far, within 12 notes, plus or minus, high or lower. Or depending upon how you want to approach it. Oh, yes. And I think that's where we are right now. There's that. And that is in that tempo. Quickly. Now, I probably will get a copyright notification, and generally, when I answer those notifications, it is to have the music muted at that point so that I can still, get what I can get from the video. But those are the chords. You're working what I call center out. This is the center of the keyboard out. So I've been concentrating on the center, but you can go right up here. And it's just a matter of knowing where the notes are found. Scales are such a wonderful thing when you put them to use on a keyboard. All right, so that is the entire uh, breakdown for this song. Again, the chords are not hard. There's very few of them actually, and the song follows patterns. All right, Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services. As always, don't forget to